All right, there we go. I think we're back up and running here. My audio wasn't working there earlier, so Zach, appreciate that. Coach Dugan also appreciate him helping me out. We got the action happening all while I was off the air here, so let's update you there on the scoreboard there. Appreciate Alyssa for helping me out, getting that score up there. So 7-2 is our score. You see, as we update our scoreboard here, Branson Thomas hit a 3. We got a couple of buckets one from Trey Keenan and one from Carson Slagle. And then one basket on the Knoxville side for number 4. That is Hayden Warner. Apologies there. Don't know what happened. I literally did not touch anything from last night, and yet the audio wasn't working. I don't understand technology sometimes. It drives me crazy. Here we are. It might have been a ghost. You never know. But I think we're back up and running, so if we're not up and running here, let us know. But I think we should be good now here. I see levels on my thing down here. Goodness gracious, that's usually the first thing I look at, and today I didn't look at it for some reason. Here's Slagle after the steal from A-Town. It's a good thing we didn't miss much, right? We only missed a 7-0 or 7-2 run. Dang it. Nice pass to Timmons. That one cutting to the basket, laying that one up and in. Oh, and Timmons gets that one to go. Man, I had my whole intro and everything going, and nobody heard it. As we got a foul called. That was a tough whistle to hear on that official. As we've got a foul that's going to be called on Branson Thomas. That'll be his first, team's first, actually team's second here in the opening quarter. First foul on Branson Thomas, as that one's up and good on the free throw. That is number 10. Is that number 10 out there at the free throw line? I don't have a number 10 on my roster here, so for Knoxville. It's 2 free throws, though, for number 10, our mysterious number 10. I wonder if that's Brandon Ruitz or Braden Ruitz wearing a different uniform there. Either way, it's 2 free throws for Knoxville. Now I'm all discombobulated after all that. There's number 10 for A-Town. Carson Slagle cutting inside. He'll lay it up and in. 3:25 to go. Driving, kicking that one into the corner. 3 on the way. That one no good by Rose. Rebound Carson Slagle. He'll come away with it. All right, now it's good to be with you here. After our technical difficulties, Caden Rogers gets it left side. Pump fakes. Driving inside is Slagle. Slagle puts up the shot. That one's no good, but drawing a foul. And we'll have 2 shots upcoming as a foul is drawn. By the way, they had a misfoul earlier there, so Knoxville picks up their second. That'll be a foul on number 3. That's Austin Harshbarger. First one on the way, up and good by Carson Slagle. 12-4 now the score. Good to have everybody along. Feel free to get into the comments like Zach was, helping me out. I don't know what happened to the audio here. I literally didn't touch a setting at all. And it wasn't working. So that's the way life goes sometimes. Shot from the corner, no good by Easton Harshbarger. And it goes out of play. 13-4, A-Town with the early lead. Elias Carrion into the ball game, number 2. I wonder what his fascination is with switching jersey numbers so frequently. Some days he's number 1, some days he's number 2.
Depends on how you're feeling.
I guess it does. I guess it depends on how you're feeling. Also has a lot to do with what uniforms they're wearing here for A-Town, but here's Slagle backing down, kicks it to Timmons. He'll back down, go inside. Nice look, lays it up, no good, but a foul. 2.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. As we get the foul there, that is Easton Harshbarger who picks up the foul. That'll be his third, or his first, team's third, I should say. Couple substitutions coming in. Jacob Jarvis back into the ball game. Number 5 into the ball game for Knoxville. That would be Carter Johnson, I believe. That's the only number 5 I see here, so free throws are up and good. Carson Slagle now with a couple of points there, and Owen Timmons now with a few baskets there from the free throw line. That basket, that one up and good. Jacob Jarvis with the basket. 15-6 our score as Carrion saves that one from going out of play, but he threw it out of bounds. 15-6, 2:10 to go. Opening quarter. Good to have everybody along here, and now that our audio is working, we can have some fun here tonight. Some of you might have been enjoying the fact we didn't have audio. That one's up and good. As the basket in by number 10. I still don't have a name for number 10, so if anybody from Knoxville is watching, wants to help me out, number 10 for Knoxville here on the JV side. We got to whistle a timeout. Coach Batson not happy with what he is seeing here, as that basket was too easy there. Number 10's got 4 points here tonight. Tried to listen and see if I could hear the name, but I did not. 2:06 though to go, 15-8. A-Town's had the lead most of the way here after we were a little slow to get things started offensively. But Knoxville trying to cut into that lead here a little bit. Long way to go, obviously, in this one. Trey Keenan with the basketball on the inbounds play, 15-8. As we're back up and running here. Here's Owen Timmons. He'll get it right side. Here's Cooper Anderson into the game. Here's Carrion now. Go to the free throw line. Swings it left side. Gets it to Keenan. There's a 3 from the wing. That's no good. Rebound falling into the hands of the Blue Bullets. Here comes Knoxville the other way. Austin Harshbarger brings it across the timeline. 1:40 to go here in the opening quarter. Handing it off. Free throw line. That's number 22, Jarvis. Jacob Jarvis. Now getting it back up top. That is Hayden Warner. There's a jumper free throw line for Harshbarger. That's no good. Rebound Trey Keenan. He comes away with it. There's Slagle. Slagle been playing real good here the last couple of weeks as he kicks it right side. Back to Keenan. Good ball movement here by A-Town. Driving left-handed layup. It's up and good. Oh, and Timmons has got another one. Timmons has got 6 here in the early going. 17-8, 1 minute to go. As A-Town has had complete control here this first quarter after the offense started scoring. Got out to a 7-2 start. Led by as much as 11 as the inside pass to Jarvis. He'll kick it back out. Harshbarger, 3 from the corner. Rattles that one home. Austin Harshbarger for 3. And the Blue Bullets not going anywhere. It's 17-11. 30 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Carrion gets a screen. Gets it up top. Here's Keenan. Keenan drives inside, going all the way to the basket. Banks that one home. Trey Keenan just taking it right to the rack. That seems to be the MO here for A-Town here in the first quarter. Get inside, get nice, easy shots. Picks it up, gets it to Warner. 6 seconds left, driving inside. Warner, a tough shot, gets it to go. Hayden Warner just before the buzzer sounds. And Knoxville keeping it close here in the first quarter. 19-13 the score. We are back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. Now that our audio is working correctly, I believe it is. If it's not still, people let me know, but I think we're back up and running. But we are good to go here. 7 minutes on the clock here as we're about ready to get going here in the second quarter. 19-13. What a wild first quarter. JV ball game going on here. We've got the varsity game coming up here in just a bit. As we're back underway here, quarter number 2. Good to have you along. Feel free to get into the comments. Again, let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for. As they kick it into the corner, there's a 3 on the way. That one's no good. Battle for the rebound. I think Owen Timmons got smacked in the face right there. Jacob Jarvis going to pick up the foul. And that'll be the first foul on Knoxville here in the quarter. 6:40 to go, second quarter. As they hand it off right side, up top. Carrion's got it, he drives. Gets it to Branson Thomas. Thomas has been playing really good the last couple of ball games we've seen on the JV side. Battle for the basketball goes off the back of Carson Slagle. Slagle, by the way, leading the scorers on the A-Town side with Owen Timmons. Each have 6 points here for A-Town. 3 points in the ball game for Branson Thomas, and then 4 points for Trey Keenan here tonight. 19 points in the first quarter, a wild start to this ball game. And now I can finally start keeping score here correctly after that chaos in the first quarter. Harshbarger, a little floater, that one from the baseline, no good. Rebound comes out. And bringing it up the floor, kicking it right side. Thomas, he's open. Corner 3 on the way. That's up and good. Branson Thomas. Oh, he's finding his range. This kid is going to be something special here for the A-Town side. He's just a freshman. That's taken away. Here comes Slagle the other way. All the way inside. That one's poked away, though. Out of play. And it'll be Knoxville basketball. 5:54 to go, second quarter. 22-13 the score. Knoxville trying to get the ball inbounds. They do. Jacob Jarvis with it, 22-13. Tornadoes with the lead over the Blue Bullets. Good crowd on hand, driving inside, kicks it back out. Hayden Warner, hands it off. Pump fake for Jarvis. Now back to Warner. He'll step back, shoot a wing 3. That one partially blocked by Keenan. 3 on 5 the other way. Timmons decides to slow it down. Slagle will drive inside, kicks it out. Here's Keenan driving inside, or kick out to the corner. There's Rogers, might have got away with a walk there. Timmons loses the handle, it's taken away. 5:15 to go, second quarter. 22-13 the score. As that one's tipped by Thomas and stolen away. Nice play there defensively by Branson Thomas. Thomas kicks it to Slagle, spin move, inside, floater, that one no good. And the rebound comes out. Knoxville with the 9-point deficit, trying to cut into this one. They've been scrappy so far. That one thrown into the seats there. Dax Anderson will come into the ball game here for the A-Town side, number 40. $4:50 to go, and bringing it up the floor, Carson Slagle. Trying to make sure that my audio's still working here on my side. I don't know what happened here. Sometimes OBS can be a little bit of a pain. As a step back jumper, Carson Slagle. That one's up and good. Carson Slagle's got another basket. And the A-Town Tornadoes leading this thing 24-13. It's a 5-0 burst to start the second corner. Turnaround shot, that one no good. Rebound comes to Keenan. 4:15 to go, second quarter. Thomas hands it off. Keenan thought about it. He'll split the double team though and drive all the way inside and lay it up and in. Trey Keenan's got another basket. He's got 6. 4 minutes to go. It's 26-13. A-Town doubling up the Blue Bullets. Kicks it out through the legs, trying to save it, but that one goes out of play. 3:53 to go here, second quarter. As the Tornadoes will bring it across the timeline. Keenan with it up top. Keenan Stutter steps, kicks it into the corner, Thomas. Branson Thomas to Caden Rogers. Rogers, oh, nice back cut there. There's Carson Slagle going to the basket, missed the layup, gets his own rebound back. Rogers from the corner, that's a two-pointer. That one can't go in off the bounce around off the rim. Coming the other way, all the way to the basket, and Harshbarger missed the layup. Oh, and that one right off the face of Hayden Warner. That was not on purpose, obviously, as Branson Thomas was trying to save the ball from going out of play and threw it right off the schnoz of Hayden Warner. He took it like a champ, though. I know I sure wouldn't. Inbound goes to Warner as it's back up top now. Number 20, Easton Harshbarger. Now to Warner. He'll drive, kick it out. Good ball movement here by Knoxville on this possession. Driving inside. That one tipped out of play. Off the fingertips of Slagle. 3:10 to go here in the second. There is a massive crowd. Standing room only here at A-Town High School. And more people are still filing in. Up top, it's Maddox Rose. He swings it to the corner, hits some of the folks trying to get to their seats. 3:03 to go here, second quarter. And A-Town with a 26-13 lead. They're on a 7-0 run to start the second quarter. A three-pointer from Branson Thomas, who takes a shot from the free throw line. He gets the shooter's touch. He gets it to go. Branson Thomas with 8 points. Tied for the team lead. 28-13, a 15-point advantage for the Tornadoes. Right wing three, that one banked in. The bank is open late here this evening. Austin Harshbarger for three. 2.5 to go here in the first half. Slagle scoops that one up and he gets it to go. Carson Slagle, what a basket. Acrobatic play, takes the harm, gets the hoop to go as well. The and one opportunity. Carson Slagle with 10 points. And coming up, missing the free throw, Slagle tries to get his own rebound back. He does. Boy, Slagle is playing out of his mind here in this one. Nice pass inside. Owen Timmons cuts to the basket, lays it up and in. 32-16 A-Town. Full timeout coming as Knoxville trying to stop the bleeding. Full timeout is called. I gave the point to the wrong team. 32-16, we're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. 2:14 to go here, second quarter. As we are about to get back underway here, Knoxville's JV head coach and not happy with what he is seeing here in this one. A-Town on one heck of a run to start this quarter, a 13-3 run to start quarter number 2. And some of these players on this JV side, they're going to be fun to watch here in the years to come as we're winding down the regular season. Coach Link is going to have some good players to choose from next season. Who's he going to give the minutes to? That's going to be the question. How does he divvy it up? Got a number of these players coming back. You're going to have some tough decisions to make. A steal. Here comes Timmons the other way. He'll go to the basket. Oh, that one was stripped, though. Carson Slagle comes back with it. Carrion kicks it to Anderson. Back to Carrion. Free throw line jumper. That one almost rattled home. Battle for the rebound. Still in play. Oh, and that one off the, I believe that one went off the area that people don't like to get hit. If you're a fella, that was Hayden Warner. Boy, he's taking some shots here today. Took one off the face. Takes one off the, shall we say, the downstairs region. He's been hit up top and down low.
I can't.
1:38 to go here, second quarter. Good to have you with us here. We will have the cheerleading performance here at the half, so stick around for that. Big crowd on hand for that as Willie Lowell throws that one away. Here's Owen Timmons coming the other way on the fast break off the steal. That's no good. Lowell gets the rebound, and we got a whistle. Goes out of play. I believe it's going to be A-Town basketball. Another turnover for Knoxville. Not doing themselves any favors here. More turnovers for the Blue Bullets. There's Slagle, left side on the inbound play. Slagle having one heck of a ball game. He's got 10 points. A jumper from the corner. That one up and good. That's a two-pointer. Carson Slagle gets that one to go. 34-16 the score. A-Town with an 18-point lead. Biggest it's been so far. It's a 15-3 run. 49 seconds to go. It's stolen away. Here comes Keenan. Behind the back dribble goes to Timmons. Timmons kicks it. Slagle, corner three on the way. Oh, he's feeling it. Carson Slagle's got another basket. He's got 15 here in the first half. 37-16, 30 seconds to go. Out of play. That one tipped out by A-Town. (37-16), an 18-3 run. Carson Slagle a lot to do with it here in this ball game. 25 seconds to go. Kicks it, corner, jumper on the way from Harshbarger. That's a good one. Good shot there for Easton Harshbarger. That stops a long run by A-Town. Still a large deficit to overcome. 10 seconds to go. Here's Keenan. He drives. Goes to the baseline. Kicks it. Here's Slagle inside. 5 seconds left. Timmons lays it up. That one's no good. A lot of contact, no call. 2 seconds. 1 second left. Heave-ho at the buzzer. That one's no good. And that will end our first half of basketball. 37-18 is the score. As we've come to the end of 2 quarters where Carson Slagle putting on a show. He's got 15 points here in this ball game. What a performance. And we're getting ready for a performance, I believe, from the cheerleaders out there. We're going to take a quick break potentially and then be back with that full performance. Old cheerleading clinic here. Big night here at A-Town High School. Got this. We had senior night last night for the girls. Got senior night, I believe, coming up on Thursday for the boys, or so I've been told. As we're about to get the cheer clinic underway. I will not be able to play the music that they play because we'll get copyright strikes. But we can at least watch. I'm sorry. I just go with by the YouTube rules. We don't want to get copyright strikes. So the little ones make their way out here onto the floor. Let's take a look at the scoring breakdown as we get them out here on the floor. Carson Slagle with 15 points, a game high. He leads the way. Owen Timmons with 8 points. 8 points for Branson Thomas and 8 points as well for Trey Keenan. Or 6 points for Trey Keenan, excuse me. Can't read my own handwriting there. So A-Town, pretty good scoring output by a number of guys out there on the floor this evening. For Knoxville, 6 points for Austin Harshbarger. He leads their team in scoring. Hayden Warner with 4 points, who's taken a couple of shots here today. One off the face and
No more talking.
one downstairs, we'll say. We'll go with that. And so he's had a rough go here today, but 4 points for Hayden Warner. 4 points also for mysterious number 10, who maybe during this performance I might go down and try to figure out who number 10 actually is for Knoxville. 3 points for Easton Harshbarger, 2 points for Jacob Jarvis in this one as well. Wow, there's a lot of kids out there on the floor. Future cheerleaders here for the A-Town side. Kudos to the high school cheerleaders, having to keep them in line. Always a lot of fun to see the littles out there doing performance here. 37-16, though, is our halftime score. A-Town finishing that second quarter 18-3. They went on a 9-0 run and another 9-0 run. So 2 9-0 runs divvied up by a three-pointer. Still getting the littles all filed up. We'll take 30 seconds. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
You got all of them?
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wide read on the call here. The halftime cheer clinic from the littles out there. All chaos. Shout out to all the cheerleaders out there having to keep them little ones in line. They did a fantastic job. Your future cheerleaders here at A-Town High School, as that was a lot of fun watching those little ones do what they do here. A lot of energy out there on the floor. A lot of energy here in the building as well. The A-Town Tornadoes with a 37-19 lead as we have played 2 quarters of basketball, and we got 2 more quarters to go. Still 10 minutes on the clock because of that performance. They have not started the halftime clock yet. So we're going to step aside. Dwayne is going to chat with some of the folks from our title sponsor. That would be MDH here this evening. And he will chat with them. And then when we come back, we'll re-go over the numbers in case you missed it. First half in the books, A-Town with a 19-point lead, 37-18. But we'll get you ready for the second half here in just a moment. First, it's Dwayne standing by with the folks from MDH on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
All right, welcome to halftime here. Patrick Osterman with us, and we talk about behind-the-scenes stuff all the time. The guy running the board right now, kind of crazy.
I don't know if you could get a much higher title running the board behind the scenes of an interview at McDonough District Hospital other than our president and chief executive officer, Bill Murdoch. But we appreciate Bill helping us out.
Yeah, he's game to help with everything. I'm guessing your job has to be a little more relaxed now. He seems to be like a pretty good guy to work with.
I tell you what, Bill has done a fantastic job. You knew just how good of a person he was, having worked with him for the last 5 years prior as our chief financial officer. And when he was promoted to our chief executive officer, I was all excited about it. I think everybody in the organization was very excited about it. You talk about, do you need to do a national search? And our board of directors, I give them all the credit in the world. They listen to the staff. They listen to the community members and said, you got somebody here who knows what they're doing, is a great person, does a great job. He knows the community. He's invested in the community, and it's been a great 2024 so far. And we've got a lot of bright future, a lot of great things that we're looking ahead towards.
Well, it's nice because MDH has been so embedded in the community, right? It is always nice to have somebody at the top and throughout the system that's also embedded in what the community has to offer and needs.
Absolutely. With my job, I do a lot of community relations. I get out, talk with businesses, talk with organizations. And one of the first conversations I had with Bill when he stepped into that new role, he said, Pat, I want to get out in the community. And we've been able to do that. We've gone out and met with our regional healthcare colleagues, CEOs, just talking about what can we do together? Is there anything we can do together? Rural healthcare is tough. There's a lot of challenges we face, but if we work together, maybe play to each other's strengths, I think we can both succeed. And that's the best way that we can help serve our community, help serve the patients that we are here to serve.
Well, and improving your brand is always a good thing, right? Whether it's a hospital or TSSR Game Time Live, improving your brand is a good thing. Getting out in the community helps that, but also expanding your options helps that as well, right?
Absolutely. One of the things you always look at is clinical partnerships. If we can't get a physician here, is there another healthcare organization that we can do what we call a clinical partnership with? Blessing Health is a great example out of Quincy. They bring cardiologists up here, a pulmonologist. We have a urologist that comes up here once a week. So our patients in McDonough County, they don't have to drive down to Quincy or maybe Springfield or maybe Peoria. If we can find those clinical partnerships where they can be seen here in Macomb, it's just a win-win for everybody.
Well, last year we talked about expanding to Monmouth with you. We talked about the pharmacy. As we talked to Bill, the pharmacy is expanding, and I shouldn't say expand, it's coming to completion. You've done great things, I think, in Monmouth. What's down the road for MDH? Are you at a point that you can talk about anything that's coming?
I think we just got to keep looking on how we can continue to grow, and that's been one of our focal points. We do strategic planning on a quarterly basis. We want to look ahead, 2-3 years down the road, but as we said, there's a lot of dynamics going on in healthcare right now. So if you get too far ahead, you kind of lose sight what could be coming right around the corner. So that's why we try to keep it more of a short term, yet still look ahead to the long term. Like we said, our biggest challenge is how can we continue to grow? We've been here for over 65 years. What can we do as an organization, as a staff, as an administration team to make sure we're still around here for 65 years and beyond?
As public relations guy for the hospital, what do you want to use this opportunity to tell the people that might be watching about MDH in 2024 that's different maybe than what they expected or saw from 2023 or before?
Well, as you just talked about, our clinical expansions, as you said, Monmouth, our MDH Monmouth Clinic.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District.
All right, apologies there for cutting that short as we had a shortened halftime clock, and Was not made aware of that until we were up and underway. So we're back at it here. Third quarter of action underway. We did have a 3 just a moment ago hit from, let me see who that was. Try to get the name of that player. That would be number 5. That's Branson Thomas. He's got 11 here today. Second player for A-Town in double figures. Carson Slagle comes away with it. Third quarter is officially underway. Owen Timmons comes inside. He's fouled on the floor. That'll be a foul on Knoxville, first here in the half. And again, apologies to the folks there at MDH having to cut things short. They originally put 10 on the clock, and then when I was down getting some names, I was actually trying to correct some stuff during the break, and they took a point away. They took a point away from somebody here. Somebody hit a 3, and it ended up being a 2, so it ended up being 42-18 as the free throw from Owen Timmons is up and good. Timmons is now in double figures. He's got 11 here in this one. It's 43-18. Boy, we're getting all sorts of confused here today. So 43-18. And apologies here, we're just a little discombobulated today for some reason. That one's an over and back. That'll be a turnover. 43-18, the score. So there were a couple of names different as I went down there. I talked to the folks at the score table after the cheer performance, as there's Keenan going inside. We got a whistle and a foul called. But some of the changes here, number 10 that we couldn't find the name for, that was actually Gavin Hawkinson, who I had listed at number 1 on my sheet here. So Hawkinson finished the first half with 4 points. Hayden Warner is actually number 5. They had him listed at number 4. Number 5 in the ball game that we've seen, number 4, excuse me, that we've seen here in this ball game is, who did they say that was? That was Callan Evans. So Callan Evans is number 4. And now we've got all that squared away. Keenan goes 1 for 2 from the line. Keenan with 7. It's 44-18. We'll be better for the varsity game, I swear. Today has been something else. A-Town got 3 players in double figures, by the way. Coming inside, that one's stripped, stolen away. Here comes Keenan. Keenan's got a chance to be in double figures as well. If he gets a 3-point basket, he's got 7 points. That one tipped, so no traveling. Oh, nice play there defensively. Coming away with it is Hayden Warner. Warner can come all the way to the basket. Right-handed layup, that one's up and good. Hayden Warner. He's got 6 points here tonight for the Blue Bullets. And it's 44-20. We got a whistle, a bump, a blocking foul called. That'll be on the floor, so it'll be no free throws for the A-Town side, but it'll be another foul on the Blue Bullets. They pick up their 3rd team foul. Team's the 3rd on number 3, Austin Harshbarger. Good to have you with us. Second half officially underway here, 4:27 to go. Spinning, Carson Slagle splits through the defense, draws the foul. That's going to be 2 more free throws upcoming with 4:20 to go. Carson Slagle. And that'll be the 4th so far here in this quarter for Knoxville, the Blue Bullets. So A-Town going to be in the bonus the rest of the way for the last 4 minutes and 20 seconds. First free throw good. Carson Slagle having himself a day. He has got 16 points to lead the way. 45-46 now. 46-20 the score. Slagle with 17. 4:12 to go. Third quarter. Backing down. That's Callan Evans now, number 4. There were all sorts of changes. I was just going down to try to get number 10's number and then found out that there were some other changes on the stat sheet that I was not aware of. So apologies there, and that First half, Gavin Hawkinson, though, number 10, finished first half with 4 points. Here's Keenan, open corner three on the way. That's up and good. Trey Keenan into double figures. A-Town with 4 different starters in double figures here today. Keenan's got 10. Branson Thomas with 11. Owen Timmons with 11. And 17 for Carson Slagle. Those are the only 4 players that have scored. That's a deep three on the way for Knoxville. That one's up no good by Maddox Rose. Tipped out of play. Off the fingertips of Knoxville. So it'll be A-Town basketball. 3:24 to go here in the third. Just trying to collect all my thoughts after all that chaos. Goodness, it's been a day. It's been a day already, I will be honest. Right side, there's Keenan. He thought about it. Driving the baseline. We got a whistle, a blocking foul called. That'll send Trey Keenan to the line, as that'll put A-Town in the bonus. So it will be free throws, as that is the 5th team foul. It should be free throws. It's still, even though it's been a couple of years since we had that rule switch, some of the referees still struggle with it from time to time. Understandable. When you get used to things being a certain way for so long, it's weird switching things over. Keenan makes the first. It's 50-20. A-Town out to a 30-point lead. They dominated the second quarter, outscoring Knoxville 18-3. And so far, they are outscoring Knoxville as the second free throw is up and good. Outscoring Knoxville 14-4. 51-20, 3:05 to go. Right side, you're driving the baseline. And that one taken away by A-Town. That was Evans, Callan Evans, number 4. There's a right wing three on the way for Carrion. That one's no good. Offensive rebound to A-Town. Keenan, free throw line, spins, kicks it back out to Timmons. Cooper Anderson in the ball game, kicks it left side. Here's Slagle, spin move. What a move there. Carson Slagle, the spin move and the floater, up and good. Have a day, Carson Slagle. He's got 19. Getting inside now, kicking it back outside. Warner, top of the key. There's a three. That one no good. Good look by Hawkinson. The rebound comes out. A-Town with the basketball. 2:10 to go, third quarter. Here's Carson Slagle coming the other way. Kicks it, Carrion in the corner. Up top, Keenan. Thought about it. Drives instead. Tried to split a triple team there. Instead, it goes out of play off the hand of Hayden Warner. A couple substitutions coming in here for A-Town. Colin Jennings in the game, number 15. And Dax Anderson, number 40. Anderson gets it tipped out of play, I should say, as that was tipped out last by Easton Harshbarger. 1:53 to go, third quarter. Cooper Anderson, he's got it. He's trying to inbound it, gets it up top, and carry in. Oh, wow. Foot was over and back, but the officials didn't see it. There was no officials near the play. Up top, here's Jennings, free throw line, kicks it to Anderson. Tried to get it back out. He might have got slapped in the face right there, too. Here's Jennings, free throw line. Picks up his dribble. Into the corner to Anderson. Anderson going to drive. Go a little up and under. No good. Offensive rebound. Tip back up and good. Owen Timmons. 55-20. A-Town leading this thing with 1:15 to go here in the third. Driving, kicking. Harshbarger. Easton Harshbarger now driving left side, laying it up. That one banked up and good. Callan Evans gets that one to go. His first basket of the ball game. And that ends a long scoring drought. 55-22 the score. Kicks it into the corner. Carrion nearly lost it. That one bumped. We got a whistle. It was on the sideline. So it'll be out of bounds with 51.3 seconds to go. That ends an 11-0 run by the A-Town Tornadoes. .40 seconds to go, left side. Harshbarger now getting in. Here's Evans. Evans a little floater. That one no good. Rebound Owen Timmons. 30 seconds to go. Timmons lost it off his shoe. Gets it back, kicks it to Cooper Anderson. Brings it across the timeline. Here's Carrion. He'll shoot right side. 3 on the way. It's Elias Carrion for 3. Get his name on the score sheet. 58-22, 8 seconds to go. Harshbarger up top. Gets it to Evans. 4 seconds left. Swings it left side. Here's Harshbarger. 3 from the corner at the buzzer. That one's no good. And that'll end our third quarter. One more quarter to go. The A-Town Tornadoes dominant here on the JV side. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. Fourth quarter of action about to get underway here on the JV side of things. 58-22. A-Town with the lead. Carson Slagle, 19 points to lead the way for A-Town. You got 4 different players, 4 different starters in double figures. Most of those starters, I imagine, not going to be playing much here in the second half, or in this fourth quarter, I should say. Caden Rogers is out there. I think he's the only starter out there on the floor. Driving Harshbarger kicks it corner. That's a 3 on the way for Ruitz. No good. Offensive rebound, no good. Battling for it, Hawkinson. And it's going to be on the floor. Foul called. Running clock here in the fourth quarter, so it'll be a rather brisk fourth quarter. A-Town with the big lead here in this one. Don't forget our varsity game coming up here later on tonight. That one intercepted. Rogers, a nice play there on the inbounds play. Here comes Caden Rogers. Splits through defenders, going all the way to the basket, laying that one up and in. First basket of the ball game for Caden Rogers. He's on the score sheet with 2. A-Town with a 60-22 lead. 6:12 to go. Right side, Harshbarger. Austin Harshbarger, one of 2 Harshbargers for the Blue Bullets. Austin and Easton. I wonder if they're brothers. And there's a jumper there, is Easton. Shot no good. Feel like they are. We got a whistle. 30-second timeout called by Knoxville. And with 5:52 to go here, we'll take 15. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here. Fourth quarter of action. 5:52 to go. Knoxville wanting to call a timeout here, chat things up. Good coaching moment here in a game like this. Still got to coach you guys up, despite the fact that it hasn't been your day. Head coach of the JV side looking to try to make some adjustments. That was not the adjustment he was looking for. There's Carson Slagle coming the other way. That's Jennings, Colin Jennings running the fast break as the steal on the inbounds play ends up with 2 more points. A lot of points off turnovers here in this ball game. .5:20 to go, fourth quarter. Right side it goes to Ruitz. Ruitz stops, kicks it back to big number 22, Jacob Jarvis. This is a young roster here for Knoxville, as I look at the varsity roster, a lot of these players that you've seen here in this one on the varsity roster as well. So even though they're struggling right now, a lot of growing pains, certainly some areas for growth, and you'll potentially see some good players here down the road for Knoxville, as we got a violation on the inbounds play. 4:37 to go, fourth quarter. Clock still running due to the running clock. Right side, there's a jumper from the corner, a three on the way. That one is no good by Willie Lowell. As a wild shot, that one goes over the backboard. As that was a good effort by Braden Ruitz. A-Town going to empty out their bench even more. Number 13, Terrence Reffett. He makes his way out there. Number 25 is Dallas Markley. Number 20 out there. I actually don't, that's not Garen Mason. I don't know who that is. Got a number 20 out there. Number 21 is James Shuey. Here's Colin Jennings with it. Oh, I must have misread. There is number 20 out there, and I don't have him on the JV roster. Driving, here's Jennings, right side, right-handed layup. That one's up and good. Colin Jennings with his second basket, 64-22 the score. As we come up on 3.5 minutes to go in this one, another steal. Jennings now with it, swings it left side. Here's Shuey, gets it inside, puts up the shot. That one's no good. Good look there by Reffett. And coming inside, we got a whistle and a tie-up call. Reffett with the ball inbound play. 3 minutes to go, 64-22. Colin Jennings, open corner three. He's feeling it. That one's no good. Battle for the rebound. As that one's poked, it's stolen away. Nice play there by Lowell. Lowell gets it up the floor, off the heel, though, of Maddox Rose, and it's stolen away once again. Nice play there by James Shuey. Shuey drives, kicks it. Jennings, 2:35 to go, fourth quarter. Top of the key, that's Shuey for three. That one no good. Oh, the crowd wanted that one. And the rebound comes out to Maddox Rose. We got a whistle, we got a bump, foul called on the floor. It's just the first foul on Knoxville here in the quarter. A-Town only had one foul at this point as well.
It was a foul on our team.
Oh, that foul was on A-Town, excuse me.
Number 20.
As that one blocked away. Nice play there by Reffett to block that one away. Markley comes away with the rebound, and he flings up the floor. Here comes Reffett. Transition the other way. He kicks it back out. Dallas Markley, top of the key three. That one's no good. Oh, the bench wanted that one. 1:48 to go. Bringing it up the floor. Maddox Rose picks up his dribble, kicks it left side. Here's Lowell. Oh, almost got away with a travel. It's a steal either way. Here comes A-Town the other way. Tries to split the defense, puts up the shot. That one's no good. Offensive rebound. Battling for it. We got a whistle. We got a tie-up. Possession arrow is going to give it to Knoxville. Foul on A-Town earlier was on number 20, and we don't have a number 20 on my roster here. Is that Devrin? That's not Devrin, is it?
That's not Devin.
I didn't think so.
I know who he is, but I can't think of his name now that you asked me.
Into the corner, it's Jarvis. 1 minute to go. Another steal for A-Town. Boy, their defense has been so good as they've held Knoxville scoreless here in the fourth quarter. Just 6 points here in the entire second half. Markley for three. That one's no good. Offensive rebound, Jennings. They're trying to get Markley. Shuey gets it to Jennings. Jennings, a little floater. Mid-range, no good. Rebound comes out. 37 seconds to go. As the A-Town JV side going to continue a strong stretch, as they've been playing some really good basketball here recently. 25 seconds to go. Coming off of a win against Princeville the last time we were here. 47-32. They got the win there against the Princes. 13 seconds left. Inbounds play goes to Rose. Rose puts up a floater. No good. Rebound battled for. Won by Jarvis. 5 seconds left. It's tipped, stolen away. Here's Jennings, 2 seconds. Will they try to get a shot up? 1 second left. That one's no good, and that'll end our JV contest. 64-22, a dominant performance by the A-Town Tornadoes. As, yeah, they've been playing really good here these last couple of weeks. Let's take a look at the scoring numbers as we wrap things up here on the JV side. It was Carson Slagle putting up a really good performance. He had 19 points in the winning effort, game high, leading the way for A-Town. It was 12 points for Trey Keenan, 13 points for Owen Timmons, 11 points for Branson Thomas. You heard that right, 4 different players in double figures for the A-Town side. It was 3 points for Elias Carrion, 4 points for Colin Jennings off the bench, 2 points for Caden Rogers as well. Your scoring breakdown there for the A-Town Tornadoes. For Knoxville, tough day for them offensively as they had Austin Harshbarger leading the way with 6 points. 6 points for Hayden Warner as well. 4 points for Gavin Hawkinson. 2 points for Callan Evans. 2 points for Jacob Jarvis. And 3 points in the ball game for Easton Harshbarger. And that is going to wrap things up here on our JV stream. We've got the varsity stream coming up here a little bit later on, and we do have the cheer clinic once again at the halftime of the varsity game, so stick around for that. I know the crowd's going to be sticking around for it. Big crowd on hand here watching the Littles, the future cheerleaders of the A-Town Tornadoes, going out and doing their thing. They did a good job at halftime here tonight of the JV game, and we got one more performance from the Littles for the varsity side, I believe, as well. Going to be a fun night here as the regular season winding down. The A-Town Tornadoes looking to get above 500 here on the varsity side as they take on Knoxville, who's still looking for their first win of the season. Should be a good battle here this evening on TSSR. We'll have that stream for you here. Head to our homepage, go to the live tab. You'll see the new stream up, almost ready to go. We'll start it in about 10 minutes from now, and before too terribly long, we'll be back at it, getting ready for the varsity game here this evening. Final score, though, once again, 64-22, A-Town on the JV side, picking up the win over the Knoxville Blue Bullets. We'll be back in a few minutes, though, here from A-Town High School, so stick around. Thanks for joining us on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.